So it's Monday, and Binks has officially found a spot in my room that he likes to chill in. Oh, he knows. Do you like being on camera? Good boy. But my computer's working now. We figured out what the problem was. I still have that stupid cough. But this is the weird part about it. This only seems to affect me when I first wake up. Like, give me a couple of hours, and I'm usually okay. Like, I still have a bit of a tightness in my chest, but I'm not coughing anymore. And it doesn't hurt. So, it's not what Cody had, because what Cody had was going on throughout the entire day. And so, pretty much what happened was, okay, let's see if I can show it here. So, it wasn't my computer at all, in fact. It wasn't my computer. Because I made a little update stream thing quickly when I went to Aerofix's house, because my car has a blown head gasket. We don't know how this happened, because literally it was fine, and then it just decided to crap out on us, so that sucks. I don't have a car right now. But, see how, okay, so this is my internet, the Eddie things. There's 1, 2, and there should be like one more right there. And they're all at different bars of strength. Well, the reason for this is because our router is in the fucking attic, and it's in the attic at the other end of the house. And the reason for that is this is an old-ass fucking house, and apparently it's the only place it could be. It doesn't make any sense to me. But this house is so old that it can't even be run with wired internet. So we have to have Wi-Fi, and we have to have the router in the other end of the house, in the basement, in the attic. So, my father-in-law got a rebinder, whatever it's called. Pretty much, it's a thing you plug in the wall, and it like takes the Wi-Fi signal, and it goes like, pew, 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 and we have 2 of those. Well, this internet still isn't the best, so when it would drop, I would just be like, okay, I'll go on the other one. And it was fine like that. It would just, if one died, it would just hop onto the next one, and it wouldn't do anything wrong. Well, apparently, the internet was so bad the other day that my computer glitched out and was like, this one's too weak, no, 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 so they were fighting with each other to the point where it's just like, fuck it, we're not going to connect to the internet at all. And so I was freaking out because I had a friend of mine that was like, hey, if you want, I could help you out and put him out. No, go to the desktop. I want to go to the desktop. Not Task Manager. Oh. Pretty much would be like, oh, I can fix your computer for free because he's a tech guy. But I have to upgrade you because I don't have Windows 8, which is what this is, or Windows 7. He only has Windows 10. And that should sound great, right? Well, the only problem is PaintToolSAI doesn't work on Windows 10. So I asked my friends, I'm like, hey, does SAI 2 work on Windows 10? And all of my friends who have SAI 2 are like, oh, bitch, I don't have Windows 10. And I'm just like, great. Great. And then, like, I was looking up all these things to do, because if I have to, like, wipe my computer and back up everything to get it to work, I'm gonna do it, because I can't afford to get a whole new computer, because that's gonna be at least $1,000, maybe not more. And I just don't have that kind of money. We don't have that money right now because we put the money down for our wedding deposit and our second payment's coming up soon. So I literally don't have the money for it. And since we're going to be moving in a few months, I'd rather put money aside and save up for a desktop than have to get another laptop and be stuck with another laptop for 4 to 5 years, because I don't have the money to just be like, well, I just got this brand new laptop. Psh, fuck that, I'm gonna have a desktop. Like some people who I know. Which is good if you're that person, if you have that kind of money, good for you. But I don't have that kind of money. So, I would end up, mute Discord, no. So, I would have to wear it until it wore out, use it until it wore out. And that would suck, because it would take like 4 or 5 years before I can get a desktop, and yeah, I could save more money that way, but I'd rather when we move have a nice workspace and set up than that. Because another thing that really bugs me with some reason for this laptop, I'll show you. I'll actually show you real quick. Let's see. Where's the button? Where's the button? Okay, so see how it does. It can do duplicate, extended, or screen sharing, right? Because this my Cintiq's technically second monitor. So I'm gonna go to extend. Okay, now watch this. It should do it. So see, everything looks fine and dandy, right? Everything looks normal. We good. But watch this. I'm gonna open up Sai, and I gotta bring it over. Hold on, because this is the part that sucks. I'm gonna bring Sai over, so you're gonna watch this. So it's gonna go over, and look at that. Look, see what it does? It like magnifies it, and it does this with every program, to where it's pretty much unusable because it doesn't fucking work, and it's really fucking dumb. I need it to be, you know, proportionate, and for some reason, oh, fucking great, get over here. For some reason, my laptop won't let me have that, and I don't know why. Because when I had a desktop, it didn't do this shit. It was, you know, normal. So I'm gonna put it back. So I have to duplicate it, so that way it keeps the same size. So, because like, look, see, now it's all fine and dandy and normal, nothing wrong with it. And I've had friends try to fiddle with it to nothing. Nothing happens. Nothing works. So I really miss having this as just my art screen, so I have Photoshop here and Sai here, because then during live streams and junk, I could just look at my other monitor and I could have a reference here, I could have a chat here. It was great because my old desktop let me do that. And all my friends who have laptops like, you could easily do the split screen thing, just do this, and this, and then I'd do it and it wouldn't work, and they'd like, oh, that sucks. And so then like I had a couple of my tech friends like, well, you could rewire the code in your computer, and I'm like, yeah, don't want to risk that. So, especially since this poor baby is getting on her last leg, I'm just like, there's no point. I'm saving up and putting money aside to get a desktop. When that will be, I don't know. It's going to be after we move, because moving expenses, unless this thing dies, then I'm screwed. But that's the plan. That's pretty much the plan. And I didn't want to have to do that because I would have been stuck with a laptop again, which, working with a laptop is fine. I'm not shitting on working with a laptop. In fact, I really do suggest that if you're like in my situation where you're bouncing around from place to place, or you can't have a workspace that you would like. I mean, perfect example. This is a great desk, but it sucks for the things I need it for. So, because of that, I would rather save up, wait for a desktop, be able to get my own desk, all that jazz. But, yeah, I have a Toshiba Cosmio. This thing's good. I've had it for about almost 5 years. And it's just now crapping out on me. And some people be like, oh, I have a Mac, and it can last me 10 years. And it's like, well, good for you. This lasts pretty good for a laptop. Most laptops don't last that long. Even really good ones. And especially since I use this one every single day for multiple hours a day, and have to use all the hard drives and everything. It's a good baby. But it's time for Mama to upgrade when she can. And so it's just a little update thing. We got the internet thing fixed, because the second I went to Anna's, that was the whole point of this stupid fucking ramble, great ADHD moment, I was like, okay, if it doesn't connect, I'm doomed. I have to get my friend to clean it, I have to get Windows 10, and I'm going to have to shell out over $100 to get a whole new art program, and then I have to learn the whole new art program, because I cannot draw in Photoshop. I just fucking can't. I've tried, and I can't do it. I don't know why, but for some reason, my computer, which makes no sense because Anna and I have the exact same computer, just never wants to keep the pressure sensitivity with my Cintiq. It never wants to keep it. And every time I'd open Photoshop, I'd have to fiddle with the pressure sensitivity every single time. And that's just too annoying and too tedious for me. I shouldn't have to do that. And again, I've had my techie friends check it out, and they're just like, oh, I don't know. And I'm just like, see, when you guys don't know, that's when I know it's a problem. So, that's just, I'm happy I don't have to shell out $100 for no reason. Because that was money I was hoping to use for Cody's birthday, because Cody's birthday's this weekend. And he's been working his ass off, and I wanted to give him something nice, and I saved up for it, and I'm like, budget, kids. Budget, so you can save things. So, it finally hit my channel. This is a video that's supposed to go up, and it already got the little yellow $sign, so I submitted it for review, but this has now done it to me every time I've uploaded a long video, because I have my book rambles that's set to go up, and as you can see, it's fine, but the second I uploaded it, because I had it on private, I got dinged. And so I went for a review, and the next day it was like, oh yeah, no, it's suitable. So I really suggest, because you don't need to have a monetized channel to do this, upload your videos at least, or if you can, if you care about monetization, upload it like a day before, well, not even a day before, it's like 2 days before, check. Because I got these dings immediately. I got this right after it was uploaded, and I finished editing the little tags and junk, and it got dinged right away. Same with this one, because I uploaded it today, and it's scheduled to go up around 2, but, yeah, I don't make that much off YouTube, but if anyone wants to do this as a living, that's something you should look out for, and you're going to want to schedule your shit in advance, just so you can check and see if you get the yellow $sign. Hey, so it's still Monday. You might hear something different. We had to put a bell on Binks. It's late at night. We had to put a bell on his collar because he was getting lost too much, and we all feel better just knowing he's in the house, because since he is so dark, you probably can't tell on the camera, it's my room sucks at lighting, but he's such a dark cat that we've actually thought he was missing a couple of times, and so since he's going to be a strictly inside cat, it's not going to hurt him, and he got used to it really quickly, which is what I was worried about, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't put bells on your cats, they hate the noise, it messes them up, and I agree that if, like, it's an inside cat and an outside cat or anything like that, but since he's going to be a strictly inside cat for, like, all of his life, even when Cody and I move, we feel better knowing that, like, if we call him, we can hear him coming, just to be safe, because, again, we thought he got out a couple of times, and it's been stressing us out too much, and he doesn't seem to care. So, that happened today, and, oh, hey, Bubby. He likes the camera. He likes pets. But yeah, so that happened, and it was such a pain, because we had to do it by hand, because I bought bells for charms when I start making charms and stuff, and so I was like, wait, I have bells, and little hookies. Didn't realize how tedious that was. I give people who do charms, like a lot of fucking charms, I give you credit. That shit is so much more tedious than I thought it was going to be. And that was just putting a collar on a cat bell that wasn't on the cat. So, room's still a mess. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow, is I'm going to clean this up. No, you want pets? You want attention? You want to say hi? You want to just boop the camera? No, don't numb! Okay, so it's Tuesday, and I'm sick. I didn't do anything today, pretty much. But a lot of people seem to like my candle thing, and so I'm going to do a, like, shitty little tutorial thing on my vlog thing, because when I perfect this method, that's when I want to make, like, an official tutorial, and they look nice. Because right now they don't look nice. They do the job of candles, but they don't look nice, and it's kind of a learning thing. So, first, I like repurposing a lot of things. Hence why I'm going to be repurposing this. Because this is one of my first candles I made, and I fucked up and the wicks didn't seal right. If you can see, the wick bends. That's really bad, because when it bends, if the fire was to keep burning, because it won't even burn anymore, it would end up cracking the glass, which is a safety hazard. You don't want that. So, and I'm going to remelt my little repurpose thing, because how I used to do it before I got this thing, which you can get at Michael's for like $20, I think I got mine at Hobby Lobby, but you can get it for like 20 bucks where it comes a little kit. This is how you just this is how I repurpose other candles, because, well, pretty much, oh, my camera's fucking dying, so I have to explain it, then I can't record it. I'm going to explain what I do and how you can use a simple soda can and you can make a ghetto version at home, but I have to emphasize this. You need, if you're a kid, because I know a lot of kids watch my channel, to ask a parent for help, because this can be very fucking dangerous. 1. 2, you need to be vigilant and be in the room when you are doing this shit. You can't just like, oh, I'll just leave and I'll come back and it'll be all melted, because that's how fires happen. That's bad. I've never had a fire happen because I fucking watch it, but all you need is a can opener and the soda can if you don't have one of these. That's why I use the Coke can, but I'm going to use this. And you literally just, well, you can't see it, I don't have the tripod on, but you just clamp it on and it will come right off like you're handing off any normal, like, well, soup can or something. And then see, it just pops right off. It's dirty because there's soda in it. Pop it out, and then you got yourself a little makeshift double boiler thing. Because to do candles, you need a double boiler. And you also need some shit you don't care about, like this spoon that has become my candle spoon. So in here is already some repurposed candles. That what I do is when I have candles that are like the big candles, here, I'll show you. So my father-in-law loves getting these. If you have like these, once you get to a certain point, like, these are perfectly fine. But when you get to a certain point, they won't burn anymore, and especially if you get the ones that, like, droop on the ends, that's a lot of wax you can reuse. And since I don't like wasting shit, because I know a ton of people get candles, let it burn out. Like, see this? See how, like, it's all burned out, and there's only one little thing I was able to pop one off, but there's only one little thing here? There's still a good amount of wax in there. Look at that. It's a lot of fucking wax. But a lot of people will just be like, oh, well, the wick's gone. I'll throw it in the trash. And I'm like, you can repurpose that. You can repurpose a lot of these things. This was an oregano jar. Ignore this soot thing. I'm going to clean that when I get it done. But all you have to do, because I'm going to repurpose these right now. I have to do it at different times, but I'll do the little oregano one first. So, you get a normal pot, and you got to put it in the middle. And you need to get a cup of just normal water, and have the cup by you. That's what I do. So we're going to get some water. The kitchen's a mess. What else is new? And to do it right, this is going to get very hot, so you need gloves, and good gloves. You fill it up a little bit. I like to fill it up just like right around that range. I just usually eyeball it. And then you turn it on. And you have it set to like a medium or a low. You don't want high. This is why I'm saying this is like for people who are impatient, this does not take that long. Because I am an impatient person. So, you just let it sit, you let it boil, you watch it, because what you want is you want the water to get hot, and you want it to start getting, soot, and you want it to start getting bubbly. You don't want it to be like, because that's when the jars, or whatever you're using to repurpose, like I'm going to use that and I'm going to clean that one out, are going to start flumbering around, and that's not safe, because if it knocks over, you can get the wax in your water, you can have the glass crack. You have to very, very, very carefully watch this. And normally, I say it's safer in like things that are meant for candles, like glasses made for candles, like this glass or this one. It's stained in the bottom because I used tape to hold the other one down, but it's fine now. And this time around, I'm going to be using wood wicks because I have some already made. And again, it's all just a learning process, which is why I feel like this doesn't deserve like a full video on my channel, because I'm still learning and they still look, like I said, they still look kind of ugly, but they do their job. And like any other craft, it takes practice. So I'm going to cut here and you'll get back to when the wax starts melting. So see, here's what I'm talking about learning experiences. So I had to use a lot more water because this was a lot more candle than I normally do it. You're not supposed to use this much water, but since the candle was so much filled in here, I had to do this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see, because I think it's enough for me to pour it out and get the little chunk that's still in there. And then I can melt that with this one, which won't take as long. So I'm going to put the remainder wax in here in my boiler thing, my big one that I got. And again, if you don't have this, use the can thing, like I said, because I have to get the wax out of here too, because I was using this before I had my double boiler. So we're going to get the gloves. Once I already pulled them out. I did, because I was smart. And then, okay, there's no way for me to do this and hold it, so hold on. Okay, so see how I use the Coke can method, which is the exact same way, if you look inside. Melty good candle goodness, so you get your protective glove, and then you pour it in your molds if you don't have a mold, but since I got this, I'm just pouring it in there. And there's apparently a little chunk in there that I didn't see, so that's great, that happened. So hey, the lighting's bad, my voice is gone, I'm just fucking done with it, so I'm gonna give a quick update, because I'm probably not gonna vlog for the rest of the week, or if I do, it won't be until this shit's fixed. So, on Twitter today is, wait, what day is it? It's Wednesday. Everything was fine, and I get home, and I take a nap, because I'm not feeling well, clearly, and I go to the bathroom, and I find that the toilet's not flushing, and then I look over, because since I'm sick, I can't smell anything. And our shower is literally flooded with shit, and it, like, sinks down and floods back up, and sinks down and floods back up, and that's really fucking disgusting. I put some pictures of it on Twitter. I'm not gonna film it now. But we've been trying to get a hold of Cody's other dad to figure out what to do, because he kind of controls the money, for the most part, for, like, him and Cody's, other dad. Well, Cody and I are on our own. We were trying to figure out what was going on, and then we find out that we have to call a 24-hour plumber, and we have to get all this shit done, and I had to open up emergency commissions for this, because I don't know how much of it we're going to be stuck having to pay for it, because there's no plumbing in our house. There's none. There's absolutely none. And I'm stressing out, and I'm upset, because today was going so well. I got my first ever, tablet company that wanted me to do a review video for them, and I replied back, and we got all the info, and they sent the tablet. That'll be here on Friday. I hope I'm fucking here by Friday. That's lovely. Because I have 2 weeks from that tablet getting here to doing the video and everything, so, I gotta hope it's fixed for that. Our septic tank is that's probably what it is, because this house is on a septic tank system instead of a sewage system, and I found out from my father-in-law in the 5 years they've owned this house, they've never once had it drained, so that's probably what it is. And then my father-in-law, his bathroom's completely flooded, and now my parents have to pick me up because I don't have a fucking car. And Cody's passed out, and he doesn't know what he's going to do for tomorrow, because he's so exhausted from work, and him also being sick. So, there's that, and I get to stay with my parents, but I can't take my pets with me, because my parents have pets, so Binks has to stay here. Now, my father-in-law said that he can take care of Binks and the chinchillas, and that's fine, but I'm just worried, because we don't know how long this is going to take, because the 24-hour plumber guy's like, first of all, it's going to take like an hour and so to get even out there, and then we have to give him a fee for coming out there, which is fine, he's doing his job, I'm not shitting on the plumber, it just fucking sucks. And so, I've already had some amazing people, like, help me with this since I made the journal about it, and I'm so flattered, and I'm so thankful, I really am. It's not how I was expecting this day to go, since I was getting such good news today, and then this just happened. And so I'm taking all my shit with me to go to my parents' house, and I'm going to get my work done there. And it also sucks, though, because my parents, I haven't mentioned this, my dad's having a fucking surgery tomorrow, and my dad's the one who has to pick me up, because I don't have a fucking car. And my mom doesn't drive at night, because she has sleeping problems, so it's not safe for her to drive at night, so I'm just stressing out. I might do some fun clips while I'm at my parents' house if I get distracted, because my parents are cool, and my family's awesome. It's just... I don't know why I'm having, like, the worst luck right now. All of us are, and my father-in-law has been having a shitty day as well. We'll talk about this. So, when we went to the supermarket to grab stuff for dinner, before the whole septic tank thing exploded, he left his dog in the car for a small amount of time, and I know you're not supposed to do that, but it was a cold day, we were only in there for 10 minutes, and the window was cracked. The dog was fucking fine. When we come out from the supermarket, about 10 minutes later, after buying our, like, quick shit and then going, and we see an employee, like a cart person, like what I used to do, by our car, and she's like, you really shouldn't leave your dog in your car, and we're like, yeah, we know, don't worry, you're only going like 10 minutes. She's like, yeah, well, I gave the dog water, and I'm like, we didn't think much, I'm like, oh, thank you, that's nice of you, and she kind of like, yeah, you really shouldn't do that, so we go in, and the lady gets in her car and leaves, and we get in our car, and then it hits us like, wait a minute, this bitch broke into our car, to feed the dog. I'm like, okay, well, it was nice if Rachel was being a good person, until we realized the seats, mostly my father-in-law's seats, but the seats are covered in water. And not in the sense like the dog spilled the little cup of water she gave the dog, like someone went took like a water bottle and it was fucking soda, but it was like all over the fucking, that wasn't smart, but whatever, like just all over the seats. And so I'm just sitting here like, wow, this bitch was determined to break into a car but not take the dog. I'm glad she didn't take the dog. That would have been a whole other fucking scenario. But I'm like, you're willing to break into a car, to vandalize the car, while in your work uniform. What the hell happened today? Today was such a good day. So I'm just, if I end the vlog for the week here, I end it here. If not, I don't know what. Just, yeah. I'll see you later, or see you in the next clip. I just... So, hey, it's Saturday. We got our plumbing problem fixed, thank God, so I'm back here. I just spent some time with my parents. Didn't vlog there because I wasn't feeling up to it, and my dad had just had surgery. He's fine. But it wasn't really a, like, hey, let me throw a camera on your face kind of situation. So right now I'm cleaning the den, and I'm re-downloading my Cintiq software onto my computer because a company, I don't know if I mentioned this before, sent me a tablet to review, so I had to play around with that when I got back, so I had to uninstall my Cintiq, get the new tablet software in, do that and that and that. And I actually really like the tablet. You'll see it in my review, which should be going up Wednesday, I believe, as long as my voice isn't, dead for the audio. Because it was okay when I recorded the unboxing part, but the actual audio I have to go back and listen to. Because I'm still getting over the stupid cough cold thing. And so yeah, I'm just hoping that my Cintiq will register now to my computer, because I had to uninstall all the other drivers from the other thing, and then install my Cintiq disc, and clean this up, because Cody's birthday is tomorrow, and he's having a bunch of guy friends over, and even though they're not going to come in here, I need to clean this place. It's a mess. Isn't it a mess, Binks? The sickness has just caused us to not care anymore. So it's Cody's birthday today. Jason got Cody this, and it seems Binks seems to like it.
It's for Binks. Yeah.
So, do you think your son will be surprised?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, there he goes.
We got a kid partner.
I mean, he is 25 after all.
He's my kid, after all. How do you get off?
Get the thing off?
How do you get the top off, Lewis?
Here, hold the camera. It's recording. You just pop it off.
Yeah, but I want to get the...
Oh, what the heck?
Hold on.
Okay.
Don't get your finger in it.
Uncle got it. Yeah, there we go.
Alright. That's the cake.
Thank you. Here's the cake for Cody. Binks! He's moving it.
If he breaks it, he's going to have to have his spot.
And then Uncle's making potato salad.
I gotta make cake.
Oh, make the other cake? What cake did you get for Fernando? What flavor?
We're gonna make white.
Okay.
No. Living.
I got lemon cake and
Yellow cake.
I got...
There's a Binks! Happy birthday! Don't let the cat out. Come on, guys, hurry.
Go. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aren't you gonna look at it?
Hold on, I'm going somewhere.
Cod?
The wise
No, it says cod on it. Happy birthday, Cod.
Well, it could have been me, and they could have used his first name.
The wine over here.
But it says cod.
Cody.
Happy?
Move your butt.
Happy birthday, bro.
Wow, the 12. Birthday, Cody. What is this?
It's your dad's idea.
Really? Thanks, Dad. It's adorable. Why?
Oh wait, it gets better.
Why?
Here's your birthday hat.
Oh my god.
You have to wear it all day. Your dad said so.
I have to drive in this?
Yes.
Cool. Honey, I found my top hat for the wedding.
Yeah. No.
Made in China.
Hey, let's see. Let's see you in the hat. Let's see you
Cody.
in the hat.
It looks good. I like the hat.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's cool.
Do you like the Cars motif? Your dad knows you like cars.
Yes.
Wait. Cody likes cars?
It's a fucking shock. I know. Why the Mickey Mouse balloon?
Your dad's idea.
Birthday too.
Is it?
Yep.
I have the same birthday as Mickey Mouse?
Yep.
And Miley Cyrus.
Drive and live in this hat for the rest of the day. It's squishing my skull.
Well, it's because the wicks are hidden. Please don't burn yourself. Matt, to you.
Yes.
Don't burn yourself.
But that's
Okay.
half the fun of it.
Oh, one went here. Okay, guys.
Guys, come on! Turn the lights off.
Put it on hold.
We're gonna get candle wax in the cakes. Come on!
Yalla.
Yeah. Ready? Okay, get it.
Biz?
What?
Let's go. Happy birthday. Ready?
One,
Yeah.
2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cody.
Happy birthday.
Birthday to
And
you.
Fernando, because it was his birthday 4
You know, let him blow his own candles out.
Yours over here. Oh. But. Yeah.
Woo! Cake! We're bags.
Michelle
so-
thought it was condom.
I know I didn't. I didn't.
for picking up dog food, okay?
So yeah, your dad's. I was like, it's not tissue paper, it's bags. And they're like, no, you're not. You're lying. Like, what is it, Cody?
It's a goddamn gremlin!
We thought you could use it in the
And, I drive none of these cars!
Well, they wanted to go to. They were red. Also wanted to.
So ungrateful.
I know.
Oh,
True.
yeah,
True.
and Uncle wanted you.
I mean, this is the shit. I mean, that's the best.
I thought that was the
That's
best one.
amazing.
That was the one I kicked out.
Do a pinto too.
Fuck Mentos. I would have given that to Donnie.
But your uncle was like, oh, we should go to Pegasus Hobbies.
That's
And
what
your
I
dad
wanted
was
to
like, we
get-
don't have time to go to Pegasus
It's
Hobbies.
not even just a gremlin, it's a gremlin X.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Performance.
Gremlin X.
Told ya. I knew they would appreciate that.
And this is a boat.
Hey, don't get so bad. They got it across the street, only in life size.
Cool. I'll be like, I'll trade you. And then I'll sell theirs.
Well, I couldn't believe they traded their 69 for the 58.
Yeah.
The 59 was a convertible. The 58 is a hard job.
You and convertibles.
I like convertibles.
And I got one for you.